Today I'm going to give you a summary on what it took from A to Z to actually build this apartment building from dirt to where it is today. I'm going to share with you basically how big the lot is, what it took to get the plans and permit for this thing, how we get the builder, how much it cost to build this building, and then what kind of rent do we charge for these micro apartments, how much equity, how much cash flow we have, and then the bonus is we're going to have Russell and Hudson share how they actually bought the washer and dryer, how much money they make, and that's the thing everybody's asking for. How do you do it? How you do it? So they're going to share with you guys how they actually did it. This property sits on like a 5,500 square foot lot. It is zone multi-family. I could have done townhouses, basically like next door, or I can do micro apartments. But I chose to do micro apartments because I want to build it and keep it versus these are the building to sell. And there used to be an old, like purple looking single family homes that sits right here on this center lot. So we scraped it down, and how I found this property was a friend of mine knew the owner, and they asked me, do I want to buy it? And I bought it. I paid $350,000 for this little small lot. So I paid cash for this property. Once the property closed, I started ordering the survey, because the first thing when you do anything, you always got to get a survey, because the architect need to get the survey, the boundaries, so they can know exactly how many square feet, where the border is, so they can start drawing. So basically they started etching out the, the design, and then we had to get engineer to check out, to stamp basically the plans, right? So everything all come together. It takes about probably, I'll say a little over a year to get plans and permits. When you do micro apartments, it takes a lot more work to actually draw a micro apartment, because most of the units are usually small, right? And so you got to really look closely how to design it so it have a good flow to it. And then COVID hit, and I had to delay it. And then basically we broke ground on this about a year and a half ago. So it took about a year and a half to build this building. So now it's all done with 70% all leased up. Here's the thing a lot of people don't understand. It looks great when you do new construction, when it all put together, but people don't understand. There's a lot of basically risk when you do new construction, because why? It takes so long to do this project. Just getting a permit, there were delays, okay? And when we were building it was during the end of COVID. And there was a lot of delay on supply chain, on basically worker didn't want to show up to work, and we had to open up the street, and we had to lay in new water line. That wasn't part of the whole project, right? There was some delay on renting the buildings. There was delays on getting inspection. I mean, there's all kind of delays after delay because the project is big. So that's why you got to make sure when you do new construction, you got to make sure there's a lot of equity in the deal, there's a lot of cash flow in the deal. Otherwise, if it's really tight, it's not worth the headache, folks. You'd be better off building smaller stuff, right? Like single family ADU, and make a lot more money. So this, you guys, all right, it's great. All the headache is gone now. Now it's all stabilized. It's good. But every apartment I ever built, there's a lot of risk, a lot of headache go through it, and you got to have a lot of reserve money on the side. But at the end of the day, it is definitely worth it if you have experience and you have reserve. All right, so here's the bonus I've been promised you guys on this video. So I'm gonna share with you how these guys are making money on these wash and dry machines, how they get started. So a few years ago, we built a brand new building in another part of Seattle, and I came up with this idea. I told Russell and Hudson, hey, you guys should actually take the money you've been saving all these years when you guys are kids, from birthdays and all this other stuff, you guys should buy the wash and dry machine. If you do that, you buy the machine, you maintain it, you can take all the profit every single month. So Hudson, how did you guys make the money to actually buy these sets of wash and dry machine in this building?
To buy these, we saved our birthday money, holiday money, and the other wash and dryer machines to buy these. How many sets of wash and dry we have in this building, and how much does it cost to actually buy all this?
We have 3 sets of wash and dry machines, and each of them are $3,000, so we're all in for about $9,000.
How are these wash and dry machines different from the other wash and dry machine we have?
These ones are different because they're digitally operated instead of coin operated, so it cuts out a lot of the labor to turn in the coins.
How much does it cost for people to use these wash and dry machines?
To wash, it's $250, and to dry, it's $250. So about a month, we should be getting about $1,000, and 12 months, we'll be at $12,000.
What do you guys do with all the profit every single month?
Since we split the cost to buy them, we also split the profit. So with all the profit, it goes into our bank accounts, and that increases every month.
So it cost me about $150,000 to basically get the plans and permit for this big old apartment building. Now I'm gonna share with you basically what it costs to build this whole building as an overall number. So for the construction cost, interest carry cost, everything all in, this is what my loan is today on this building. $3,686,870. I'm on a 10-year fix at 3.85%, which is a great interest rate. Today, interest rate's at 6.5%. Man, if that was that today, this cash flow will be literally all messed up, okay? Now, let me share with you now what it costs every month, all the expenses every month. The monthly payment every month for the building only, okay, is $17,813. Property tax is basically $5,553. Insurance is $440, and the common area is $700 a month. Total expenses is $24,506 every single month. All right, so let me share with you how much rent we're getting and how much cash flow we're getting, and then I'm gonna share with you the equity we have in this property, okay? So right now for rent, we get roughly about $40,000 a month in rent. Now, in order to determine cash flow, I gotta minus all my expenses. Remember, my expense is $24,506. So that minus $40,000, that is $15,494 a month in positive cash flow. Okay, that's the cash flow every single month, okay? If you time that by 12 months, you can do the math, right? It's a good amount of money, okay? Now, once this building is paid off, you guys, I'm getting basically $24,000, no, I should say back. I'm gonna be getting $40,000 a month, every single month forever. That's not including raising the rent every year. So when this building is paid off, I'm gonna get roughly $40,000 a month plus every single month. Town 12, that is almost $500,000 a year in rent, baby, when this thing paid off. You guys see why I say owning real estate and the cash flow is crazy? That's why you gotta own real estate. Now let me talk about the equity, okay? This building, it got appraised for $6.3 million. Remember I told you what I'm all in for. I'm all in for $3,686,870. So at the end of the day, I have $2,613,130. Let me repeat it again. $2,613,130 on equity. That's how much money I have. $2.6 million in equity off this one property, you guys. And I started off by basically paying cash for the building, $350,000 for this vacant land on a 5,500 square foot lot. That, you guys, understanding how to understand zoning, how to actually invest, how to actually make your money work for you, and how to create that passive income like I always talk about. All right, so that's a wrap on this video. Now you guys got a good insight how Russ and Hudson actually bought these machines, how much it costs, how much money they make every month on these machines, and where they got the money to do it at. And you also got to see what it costs to build this whole entire building from A to Z. Now, for all the parents out there, if you're out investing, if you have an opportunity to buy multifamily and this washer and dryer area now, hey, get your kid to go buy the washer and dryer so they can make money, so they can learn how to invest in real estate right from A to Z. So if you guys like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you have any question about the wash and dry machine, the building, comment in the comment for me. And make sure you guys hit that subscribe button for me. We are going after the 1 million subscriber, people. Let's go. Help us out. All right. But until then, see y'all soon. Peace.